What's up, man? So I wanted to, I don't know, I wanted to come on camera and do this, but I've been thinking of I don't know, it's not a phenomenon really, it's just life, I guess. I don't know. The decisions we make, a lot of times, man, it can feel like we're just being asked to take tests that have legitimately well, I'm not gonna say no right answer, no wrong answer, but they don't have any rewards, or not much of one that you can quantify, one that you can have, you can take home with you. They're just hard decisions. I don't know if that makes them a test or not. That's, I guess, what I'm calling it. That's what I'm putting on it. But test with no right answers and certainly no rewards. Somehow they come up a good bit in our life, apparently. Not sure how much of myself I want to put out just yet. I'm still fairly new to this YouTube thing, obviously, but a while ago now, about 9 years ago now, Jesus Christ, my dad died, and he got sick really quick. I guess most people that died, I'm not sure, but he got sick really quick, and hospice, he got, except he was in home hospice care, I guess is what you would call it. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not sure. I don't know how crazy I want to look yet on YouTube, but I don't know how I feel about doctors at all. Anyway, okay. Today's video, I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry. Today, I want to talk about my 15-year-old pit bull, Stella. She's at the vet right now. She's got 2 spots, one on her belly and one on the inside of her back leg that are, I guess they're cancers. They're, started as a little infection, like maybe, I don't know, a while ago. Months, it's been 2 or 3 months now. And it went away, and she, like, chewed one of them off, and, I was like, okay, that's she's never had anything like that. She just started getting skin tags, like, it's just her getting older, she's 15, so she's legitimate. She's old. She's an old dog. That's hard to say. I got her when she was 2 months old at the Humane Society in North Myrtle Beach. Some little old lady brought her in the day before I got there from Atlantic Beach. She was just walking through a parking lot. I think the Dollar General parking lot, one of those just big parking lots in Atlantic Beach. Atlantic Beach is essentially like 6 parking lots. Just makes the town. Yeah, sorry about that. So my mom just called. She's okay. Apparently, it's just both spots are cancer, but they're skin cancer. Apparently, they're not connected to any organs. We just went through this with my mom's cat, Andy. He is, I don't know, he might have been 11 or 12. We had him his whole life too. He has whatever, I can't remember what it's called. It's cat AIDS, essentially. It's immune deficiency order. Anyway, I'm sorry. He had to have his teeth removed. He had a rough little life, little dude. He coded a few times in surgery. Like, he had a rough little life. Anyway, he died from a cancer place in his stomach opened up. It like a brain aneurysm just in your stomach. I don't even know what it's called, what you're supposed to, whatever. That happened to him. He died. Well, they put him down. Again, doctors. I'm not gonna go on that tirade yet right now. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that yet. I'm still feeling how I feel about that. But anyway, he got put down. So of course, this is like something, he was my mom's cat. He was the family's cat, I guess, I suppose. I still live at home with my mom. Yeah, I've moved in, I've moved out. She came here to North Carolina, I guess about 2 years ago now, maybe some time ago. I don't remember. I came about 9 months after her, maybe a little while. I tried to make it for a while, but I made it for a little while, man. Pretty good. I'm getting into. Yeah, I don't know. My not OCD, but my compulsive need to overshare is coming out pretty hard here. Anyway, Andy died, and that was pretty tough. I mean, it was a little cat. He's had a hard little. I don't know, man. Animals are a funny subject. They're not people. but they are a part of our lives. Not the same manner, but in a sense, animals are funny, funny little thing. Anyway, test with no right answers and no rewards. Turns out this test, I'm not being tested yet. And when I mean that, I mean she is getting older, so eventually we're gonna. I hate that it even comes to like it's on us to make this decision. The last animal that died here for us was a preacher man. He was just a feral cat we found outside years ago. It was actually a really cool cat. He took probably 3 years or so, man, for him to. I don't even know how to explain it. It was a cool cat. He was a cool cat. He was actually kind of cool. Anyway, he moved here. And by the time I got here, he had lost a lot of weight because he was a inside cat. He was a fat cat. His exercise was he would go like a foot outside and like chase a moth for like maybe 5 minutes and come back in. He did not travel. He was not a roaming cat at all. He did not move. Here, he traveled a lot. He roamed. He roamed all over the place, dude. He would leave for like 3 or 4 days at a time and just roam. Fixed and everything. That's what he did. I don't know. He got sick. It felt like. I don't know. I don't know if it was. I don't think he was poisoned. I don't know. I had a greyhound when I was younger. We rescued that was poisoned. So I've seen how that does, and that's like a couple day process. That's oh my gosh, that's the last thing I would ever want for anybody. But anyway, I don't think it was poison, but he did get sick and just kind of just shut down. Like he literally just shut down, like. Weird way, like my dad did. My dad died, he died very peacefully. Like, before dying, he died probably the best way you could ask for it to happen. But it happened naturally. And I hate the idea that we decide when their fight's over, if that makes sense. Like, I tell you, this is another thing that's been kind of big in my household, and I try not to connect these two because I know that they are two separate conversations we've had. I don't want to make myself look too crazy here, but I question it a lot. Anyway, the thought of, what is it? Elderly suicide. I can't think of what the actual term is. You know what I mean? When we decide it's their time to go. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, and you know, when it comes to people, you could say it's different, but it's kind of the same because you're literally deciding when their fight's over. You're deciding, and see, then you get the modernity of it all. Like, you know, people 20 years ago might have only lived 2 years with a certain, I don't know, cancer or disease. Now they'll live 10, and whether the other 8 years are valuable, worth it, who the fuck are we to say, you know? Like, literally, legitimately. Like, I don't like that idea that... I don't like being the one to make that decision. I don't like that. I don't know what good or what bad can come from that, but it can't be neutral. It can't be... You can't make that decision multiple times and it just be... like picking ice cream flavors, I think this kind of goes back to the test with no right answers and no rewards, but they're still tests. They are still not the same as what shirt am I going to wear today kind of decisions. They're tests. Still not a good way to word that. I'm sorry. I don't actually know. This is probably where I need to start reading more to open up my vocabulary a little better, but this is what I got, so I'm trying to use it. But I can only think... I can only think that, I don't know, because reality is you're not going to get better every time. You're not going to live through every storm. But is it right at all for us to make that decision? Like, whether you believe in a higher, whether you believe in God, religion, any of it, is it a decision or right for us to have power like that at all. Like, just the idea of that is, I don't know how I feel about it, man. Because on one hand, I want to be a modernity-loving liberal piece of shit like everybody else, and I want to say, oh, of course, their life is this to me, so of course it would be better for them not to be here. Like, that's a crazy thing to say and to think, but like, that's a normal thought now. I don't know, dude. Modernity is a hell of a thing. Like I said, I don't want to my first video talking like this to come out as completely crazy. And apparently, if you question yourself whether you're crazy or not, that's I don't know. That's what is the difference between crazy people, is they don't think they're crazy. I hope. Goddamn, I hope. Anyway, I don't know, man. I got a lot of shit that, of course, I'm wrestling with. You know, I'm human, I suppose. But I am transitioning right now, I think. Spiritually, maybe? I don't know. Transitioning is enough. Okay. Just a little bit of my craziness. Words are really important. To me, words are really important, and that's why twisting words and changing the meaning of words, I think, was a very important step in the setting us up for the road we're on now. I think it was purposely done. I don't know if you remember this. I remember this, being in high school and thinking it was cool to like change words or like make up words, and like, it's fun, you know, when you're in groups of friends, you know, like, hey, I say schlacker or splooge, you know, I know what, you know, we know what it means, haha, you know, Jesus Christ. And then you got to put on top where, you know, of course I went through drugs, and I went through the whole, I was hook, line, and sinker modernity. They got me good. Anyway, I'm gonna drift off into crazy world really fast. I just want to say, I don't know, today I didn't have to make the decision, which I am thankful for. But I am eventually going to have to make that decision, probably. She is old. My mom believes in modern medicine, so it's going to come back up. I don't know how I feel about it. Just touching on my dad really fast, I legitimately don't think I know that's not what happened to him. But I can't now help but to have reserve before trusting any doctor again fully. I don't know. Like, and then maybe I'm just crazy, and my questioning my craziness is the actual crazy part, trying to confuse or to muddy the not crazy part of me. Who fucking knows? Anyway, I'm sorry. This is, I'm still new with this YouTube thing. I don't know how to make a video. I have no script in front of me. I'm just sitting here talking to my phone. I don't know, man. I really appreciate the people that have subscribed so far. I really do. I know it's kind of like you're just, I don't know, investing early. This could be a cool channel. It might not be. Who knows? It might be. Hopefully I can kind of figure out some little niche of videos that I enjoy making and that also do good. Who knows? I don't know. Whatever. I wanted to make this video. I don't know. I do want to start making slightly more personal videos. Like I say, important, but personal videos. Videos that mean something to me because it's what I'm going through, I suppose is how I'll word it. I don't know, man. I feel just modernity in itself has changed so much in my lifetime. I was born in '88, so I saw the community. I seen the way, I don't know, just a lot of things have changed in my life. I've changed a lot in my life. I tell you, this the past probably 3 years has been so, I don't know the word to put on it, man. It's just been, I guess life is a journey or whatever, but for a while I thought I had grown up and kind of stopped journeying, if that makes sense. Nah, that's not how I want to word it, but that's what I'm going to stick with for now. And it's like the past few weeks, dude, I don't know if it's, I've never seen signs. I've never been a very openly spiritual person. Like, I've always kind of hoped that I had picked the right one just in case it comes up. But here lately, man, it's like, I don't even want to say, it's nothing concrete. I haven't heard anything, but I feel like I've been seeing signs or seeing things, implications, I don't even know what to call it, signs that I feel like a mistake to write off because I noticed it. It's hard to even, I don't know how I want to word this, but I'm going through a phase right now. I'm going through a phase. I don't know if this is the phase, if before was the phase, I'm changing. And religion is becoming a big part of that. Spirituality, whatever. Sorry, I'm too southern for that word. I've never been spiritual. I've just never been, like I said, I've never been openly religious. You know. Man, this is really going on completely. Anyway, I don't know how long I've been recording now. This in probably 15 minutes. I don't know. I might put this whole thing up. I might not. I haven't quite decided, but I do want to say thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you signing on early. Like I said, I hope this is this turns into something. Who knows? Like I said, if nothing else, just a place where I can vent. Man, I don't know, man. If you can relate to it at all, let me know. This video wasn't very structured. I should probably start structuring slightly better. Because I think the idea is something. And I do want to touch on the idea more. I'll probably make a new... I will probably remake this. I will probably actually make a video on this if it comes to it. If I feel like I need to. But the idea of tests with no right answers and no rewards. But they're not decisions. They are still actively wanting more from you. It's a test. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to make of it. Maybe it's not even a phenomenon and I'm just sulking. I don't know, man. You know what? I appreciate you watching. I don't know if you made it this far or not, but hell, dude. Let me know in the comments something or nothing. I don't know. If you liked it, like it. I don't know, dude. Just know I love you. I think you're here for a reason. I think we have a purpose. I don't know what that is, but I think there's a reason for us to still be here. Because I know quite a few people that didn't make it this far. And I can only feel that there's a reason I am. I'm glad you are too, dude. Legitimately. There needs to be more of us here. We have lost way too many, man. And you just going back to the test, like maybe these tests shape us, or maybe they, you know, the things we go through is what makes you who you are. So maybe this is just another sharpening tool. I don't fucking know, dude. I got nothing higher, nothing bigger, but I don't know. I wanted to put this out there. I wanted to get on camera. I don't know why, but I wanted to just make this one more personal. No idea what my next video will be. No idea what I'm going to do with the channel, but I don't know. I felt like making this today. I don't know if it helped anybody or if anybody just... Fuck, I don't know, dude. Thanks for watching. Thanks for clicking on me. Later.